Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and I'm very excited to announce that after, well, a long time, we're finally ready to take on the final boss. Thanks, Helga. However, I thought that before we do that, that I will quickly come back to this armor vendor and purchase it. And purchase the final armor. You might be thinking to yourselves, wait a second, hold on. That breaks the challenge. You said you wouldn't. And actually, I'm here to tell you that I may or may not have goofed up a little bit. So, right after I finish explaining this, there will be a small clip of me actually getting the final trophy because I forgot to pick it up. Maybe I'll have it play on top, but essentially I forgot to pick up the final collectible trophy that you can find on the ground on planet Mylon. So I essentially went all the way back through the game once more and got to the point where if I really wanted to, I could go fight the final boss right now. However, I have a clip of a video that me actually fighting the final boss on a legitimate run, and yeah, so it's been a little bit of time. Game, can I get it? Thank you. So now we're going to pick up the final armor in the game. I think we'll go in order. So we first had the Magna Plate armor that we could have picked up at the very beginning of the game. Got us all snazzied up in some armor. And we'll go ahead and put on the Adamantine armor. All nice in the Adamantine, not sure. The Aegis Mark V armor, which was the next one. It also happens to be the armor on the title cover, or the front of the packaging for Ratchet 3 Up Your Arsenal. At least my copy it is. It might be different where you are. And we have the Infernox armor. And by the way, while trying to speedrun through the rest of it, there are actually a lot of enemies in the game that can one-shot you. And I know that because they were hitting me, and it was immediately absorbing all of my nanopack to put 30 health. So, yeah, they hurt quite a bit. I already died once to it, actually. Anyways, now that we've gotten all of that, we finally have the Infernox armor, and with that we have 30 out of 30 skill points acquired. Which means we got the final trophy. And if you want to look in cheats, why is this one unknown? Oh, maybe we have to go to the Insomniac Museum, but for 30 we can get mirror universes, ships to ducks, so it's just flying ducks around, big head enemies. Oh god, the Tyrannoids. Oh god, no. We have Secret Agent Clank. What does that do? Ah, Clank's dressed up as a secret agent. We have Big Head Ratchet and Freeze Time. I'm not sure what that does. Anyways, let's go ahead and go back to old school Ratchet with our Secret Agent Clank out time. Then we have all the trophies. So we have the Ratchet, Clank, Captain Quark, Dr. Nefarious, Scrunch, Lawrence, which was the one that we were missing. Then we have the Plumber, Courtney Gears, Al, Titanium Collector, Skill Master, which is the final one that we got, Nano Finder, Annihilation, Nation Champion, Friend of Rangers, Omega Arsenal, and oh, that's it. And now that we have all the trophies here, we should be able to open the doors and then go to the Insomniac Museum, which is why I'm putting this first in front of the actual boss fight, because the fight was kind of short. And I thought it'd be kind of fitting to quickly show this off. Oh, and I think we also have a little more ship skins to show off too. So we look around. That's all force fielded off. That's a ship to get out of here. I think I'll go ahead and we'll just turn down the music. Just be in nice silence and awe as we go through this. Alright, we got another hacker puzzle that we have to go through. I've come to realize that hacker puzzles are actually very annoying to do. Like, these things are really annoying to have to try to run through the game. I spent a lot more time on hacker puzzles, like just trying to beat them, than I did actually playing the game. Because with the Rhinocerator, I just essentially I saw a couple of enemies, and I killed them. There we go. Next stage. Now these are some of the this is a puzzle that I have more in mind whenever I'm playing through this. This is more my style. Oh boy, okay. Getting a little out of hand there, but we managed to swing it back up. Go. And done. Alrighty, that's the force field taken down. We'll check this out for a little bit. Oh, that's the animation for the guys in the cork places. Oh, I see. Because the enemies appear so small on the screen when playing as Cork, we thought we'd like to bring you closer for your viewing pleasure. Maybe I have to have the music effect up in order to hear it. Oh, ain't that nice of it. Insomniac Pyramid game. The unnamed level was the first level ever designed for Captain Corkbit comic rounds because it was very early. Many of the concepts we tried didn't work here. As a result, we cut the level. It's preserved here for historical purposes. Now you can play the original uncut, uncensored version of it. Alright. We'll give it a quick go. I'll actually give both of them a go. It's been a while since I've been to the Insomniac. Well, actually, yeah, I don't think I explored too much of it. I just came here and went, oh, look at this. I got to the Insomniac Museum. I think we'll just keep going upward. Oh, yep, definitely different. What's up here? Oh, nothing. Oh, there we go. that. Ouch. Ah. Ooh, now this is interesting. So there's a bunch of different pathways we can take. By the looks of it. Interesting design. I don't really know where I'm going. I guess I've found the right way. Ow. Doesn't seem to be a weapon here. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay, got it. Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay. It's actually kind of neat. I like this. Lots of treasure. Essentially going through the vaults of Captain Blackstar. Woo! No, no, no. You can't touch this. And we got that one. So that'll deactivate the next door. I like this. No weapon. Oh, we have ouch. Skulls that bounce over multiple platforms. Alright, this part stayed the same. Ooh. I completely dodged all of that. Oh! Oh! I'm guessing there's supposed to be a boss fight there? Ow. Let's keep going. You little... Oh! 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 There was definitely supposed to be a boss fight here. I could almost guarantee it. Also, I can't crouch for some reason. Oh, R1's a crouch, sorry. I thought I had to hold the button downward. It would have been a cool concept if they kept the bouncing skulls in. That bounce side to side. Alright, let's see if I can fare a little bit better here. look at that. Yeah, some of this definitely looks a little unrendered. Ouch. What? Bye-bye. Captain Blackstar, I think you're dead. Ow! Oh, never mind, I just had to punch the head. Ah. Okay, there we go. We did it! I have to say that one would have been a little bit challenging as a kid. It would have been very challenging to have to go through. This might actually end up becoming its own video. Or maybe I'll only share some highlights, so... Let's try the unnamed one out. I'm gonna assume don't touch the water. Yeah, probably. Alright. Up and away. Up there. Off here. Obviously, I'm not trying to collect all of them. Do that? Nope, that doesn't hurt me. Oh, but that will. All right, maybe for the sake of keeping this video short, we'll move on to something else. I could spend all day going to that level, but for the sake of keeping the video, within a decent chunk of time, we're gonna go elsewhere. Let's see what's behind the ship. Oh, we're going to what would have been the race course for this game. Oh my, this thing controls so weird. Whee! This is the Florana Demolition Derby. That unfortunately never got to see the light of day. The concept of it was here. Unfortunately, the car kind of drives a little poorly. This is down here. Alright, let's just return to the ship. And early on, we planned to have turbo slider races included in Ratchet Clank 3 due to lack of time. However, they were eventually cut. However, you could still drive around on the only racetrack ever created. Anything from you? Nope. Got a few things over here. Our QA testers put their heads together to come up with a number of fiendish hard hacker puzzles. See if you're good enough to beat them. If you can, win some bolts. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Holy! Ah, nah. Well, that's that one. Mega spicy. Maybe I'll make a if you guys want to see a separate video of me trying to actually beat all the stuff around here, let me know. Ooh, we can make our own puzzle here. Hey, it's Chainblade! Here. Excuse me, Chainblade, that's not accepted. Nice try, or I guess... I don't really know what you are now. I guess these are a few of the enemies that we would have been able to see. Originally, if any team in multiplayer controlled all nodes in the battlefield, this monstrosity would appear and wreak havoc across the map. It was ultimately cut because it was too complex. Monstrosity. Is that really that scary? To the tank room? Ooh. Ah, how nice. Okay, there's got to be an options here that we can enable for this. Okay, maybe this is what does it. Nope. Alright, I will be right back. One moment. Alright, I have returned. We shall continue our exploration of the museum with Frozen Chainblade just forever watching over there. Alright, what do we got here? This was one of the early designs for the hover ship vehicle, which could be found in both the single player and multiplayer of Ratchet and Clank 3. Ah, very nice. Very nice. What do we got over here? This robotic canine was originally intended as a weapon in Ratchet and Clank 2. The so-called Hound of Doom was supposed to seek out enemies and attack. And then hang off of them until they shook him off or were defeated. Yeah, I can imagine that that was a little hard to program all the enemies to do that. The original mask of Captain Warren when Ratchet first finds him on Florana was found too silly and was replaced with one a little more somber. I can kind of see why. Alright, we've explored over there. And... oops. Ooh, interesting. These enemies were
were originally for Planet Dax. They were cut because the behavior was too complex for an enemy that only appeared once in the game. Oh, that's kind of sad. Maybe you could have had them as in Planet Zeldrin, where these guys were essentially just like paid workers for Nefarious. I mean, he did it. Clear that he employed organic life forms despite hating them. So yeah, the Swarmer was also going to appear with the ape enemies on Dax. They were cut in favor of the Fireflies because the Fireflies were much less bug prone. Badoom. I'll just take all those bolts, thank you. I don't think there's anything for me to explore along the walls. It just helps to get around the place. Alright, what do we got here? This was an early design for the Sand Shark. For the Sand Shark from the original Ratchet Clank one. It ended up not looking good because it ended up not being the look we were going for, however. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Honestly, why did you why did you have the paws on there? Sand Shark only had the 2 feet. You didn't really need the paws. Alright, outside. I think that's water. If I go in, I'm going to drown. So let's just stay inside. Alright, we explored here. Did we? No, we didn't check this out. What's this? The bombs away set. What was this supposed to be exactly? I'm not 100% sure what this was supposed to be, but we just killed them. My apologies. Hey, can you offer more insight? I guess not. There was another one over here. Another desk over here. Guess that's nothing. We already explored there. Nothing down there. Well, actually, we're about to come up on it. There's another enemy type over there. Alright, and then here, to learn more about the Ratchet & Clank universe and the fine folks who developed it, if you join online, you'll be able to unlock additional multiplayer skins. Yeah, somehow I don't think that's going to be quite as applicable anymore. What do we got here? Back by popular demand, you can now edit your own special effects. Just enter the debug window and change the values you see. Yeah, so this is the special effect that we can edit. That is way too complex for me. Although, actually, no, it is not. I can understand it, however, it would take it a little bit of time to actually put something together. A bit of time that, don't quite have for the sake of a video. Alright, what do we got over here? Anything special? Nope, just a giant desk. This little sucker here. All hail Mr. Fist. Mr. Fister, I guess. I don't even have a view or a map that I could view where I am. Let's see here. We already explored there. Is there any way to continue going this way through this room? No, there's not. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Anyway, we can get back down from over here? No, we're not going to try. So, let's just pop down here. Hacker puzzle to get into there. Have we seen it checked out in here? I don't think we have. Hank, the fierceless wiener dog, was chosen by his owner, Carl Grande, as a de facto mascot for Insomniac Games. He's
pictures made by Carl to push Hank's celebrity status. Aww. Aren't those cute? Wasn't that a cute dog? Ratchet and Hank. Oh, that's a good one. Hank says, "Run, free, and let none sway you from your path." Hank says something that I can't really read. Nothing there. And I think we may have hit everything. Yeah, we already checked out in there. We got everything. Did we get this room here? Oh yeah, we got this room. And yeah, there was just that over there. Okay, so I believe I've gotten everywhere in the Insomniac Museum. Again, if you want to see me take on the hacker puzzles, or even try to fully complete that unfinished, unused Quark level, simply let me know in the comments and I'll make another video for it. But for now, I'm going to throw myself back to, well, like for me, it's back in the past. And we're going to see just how well we fare up against Dr. Nefarious. So, me from, I guess, a second time through instead of third time through, take it away. Thank you, future me. And now back to, well, I guess the present. I suppose I'm not sure if it's really future me, but anyways, yep. That was just a nice little tour of the Insomniac Museum, as well as a tour of, well, the remaining trophies that I got. Of course, I have to first beat this before I can officially get access to that. So what I did, by the way, in the meantime, just to kind of go over it, I don't know if I'm going to end up covering it on my own, but I got every weapon except for the Rift Ripper upgraded, and that was because I didn't really want to go another run through of Chronos. I'd prefer to actually do a bit of gameplay. However, if it proves that I can't level this up with this stage, within the stage switch, I should be able to, then I guess I'll have to go back. Try to find a way back. Is this big enough to get there? No, I don't think it's going to be. Alright, there goes 3 wasted ammo. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, it wouldn't have been able to hit it. Just pop one right there, it'll kill both of them. Get the other one? Yep, we got the other one. That was a close one. And yeah, look at that. Already, we're barely starting the stage. This is when it's going to level up. And afterwards, I think I'm just going to use the Rhino to get through a good chunk of this area. Alright, and now let's pop up the tier guys, which is something we haven't seen in a long time. Oh my, it feels like forever. Yes, you will let me in. Fire drill. Activate the elevator. How can you trust me? You can trust me. I'm a trustworthy guy. Or a Tyrannoid. There we go. You're going to pass through my bowels if you're still standing here in 5 seconds. And of course, the excuse we use to come out of this situation is pure gold. Alright, no need to get violent. I'll just phone up Dr. Harrison and let him know he won't be getting his massage today. I'm terribly sorry for holding you back, hack friend. Please proceed. It's like, oh my, I can't, oh dear, I can't afford that. Can't let that happen. I'll get fired if I do. Or worse, be dismantled for parts to be used in other Tyrannoids. Ah, no! Not other Tyrannoids! There we go, once more. Alright, here we go. I heard a rumor about Lombax creeping around here disguised as tier guys. Incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. Go. Haha. Director's cut. There we go. And that's the last that we'll ever need of the deer guys. Interesting that that guy didn't really react to us killing him. Or there we go. And that's it. We got the Omega Trophy Arsenal. Every single weapon in here is at their max form. And that means I get another life, so I'm at 2 now. Let's try not to die. Oh boy, he's trying to kill me. Have fun. I potentially could get to 1 billion volts. If I play my cards correct. Droid's confused. It's like, he's not in front of me, so he must not exist at all. Alright, attack. Thankfully we'll be seeing the end of these puzzles. As fun as they are, they kind of wear out on you after a while. One. There we go. Next one. The final one. I think this is the last hacker puzzle of this area, or this, yeah, of this stage actually. I wish for New Game Plus they made these ones a little bit tougher, maybe introduce a 5th stage. And we're done. Ambush! All that's left to do is just to get through the boss. And then we'll be finished the game. You know, I'm actually really it feels weird being finished the game. It really just feels strange being almost finished with this game. Considering it's, well, taken me a while to actually get through the game. I have a feeling that Jack 3 and Sly E3 Honor Among Thieves are going to have a bit of a different feeling. Because this one, we still have a couple games left to go. But those two games, that's it after them. I can't. Now I can. Uh-oh. Well, you know what they say. Rip 'em a new one. How are you still alive? My goodness, this guy is immortal. Nope. Just said, you know what, Rhino? I'm not feeling it today. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. No turning back. I don't know if if after this I end up going back and purchasing the armor, or if I just end up fighting this all the way through. I suppose that's what, you know, that's what the me at the very beginning of this episode will already know, and will probably tell you. But here we go. For glory, it's time. This is going to be a tough fight.
Nefarious has already...
On challenge mode, this is already a kind of a bit of a no joke, but with no armor, I gotta watch myself because I could get one-shotted very easy.
You again? You will pay for your insolence, you miserable rodent. You'll regret...
Sorry, Nefarious. Your flight's been canceled.
Yes, it has. Alright, actually, I need to quickly equip this. I'll show you how this weapon fares up against the fairies, though. As you see, not a whole lot of damage. There we go. That's the first one. So yeah, that's what we're up against. It will not be an easy one. Oh yeah, and did I also forget to mention that my splitzer rifle, for whatever reason, doesn't want to drop ammunition? Come on, let's go. Ooh, easy there. Can't afford to lose the armor just yet. I mean, my shield. Goodbye. Yeah, want some of this? Rangers get OP now. Go OP Rangers. You know what? I'll handle it. I kind of wish that they actually came into the battle and helped out. There was like a squad of 6 that would spawn along and help you out as you fight the boss. I think that would have been really cool. And we lost that. Alright, time to decimate him. Alright, and got disconnected. And now up to this. And I've kind of ran up. Nope. Still have a little bit left to go. Not gonna get the full brunt of this. We'll get that. And let's see here. Alright, what weapon do I want to give the honor? I want to see if we're gonna kill him by freezing him. Actually, yeah, we froze him to death.
Now let the age of robots begin!
Stray fire over top of him. It's actually surprisingly little difficulty. I've tried using all 3 fingers. Oh, ow. Alrighty, dodge that way. Swing back around. Don't hit you. Never mind, this has hit us. Okay, hold on, I have to wait for the ship to crash. Alright, well, I suppose we could show this off. I will run over anything that gets... Oh! Alrighty, there's another other ship. And there we go. And there we did it.
Oh, the human.
Can I skip the credits? I don't think I can. Oh, no I can.
What do you mean we can't?
Alright, so that's gonna do it for Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal. I've shown off everything, we've gotten everything. All skill points, all platinum bolts, all weapons maxed out, and a trip to the Insomniac Museum. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy this. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Don't forget to check out the previous PS2 games I've done. I've done Ratchet and Clank 1 and 2, as well as Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter both the first and second games of each of them. And the next time you see me with a PS2 game, it's going to be Jak 3. I'm not going to get started on it today. I'm actually going to save that for possibly a little bit later this week after a live stream that I'm going to have. I might get to doing that, but I'd have to see how far I am with my other videos. But as always, thanks for sticking with me throughout this entire series. I know this was a bit of a loop, and or not a bit of this is a bit of a hiatus. Not as much as Jak 2 was, but well, we don't talk about that point in time for Jak 2. But anyways, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.